What's up everyone, welcome to Ben's Car Reviews. I'm Ben and today we'll be dissecting the 2025 Honda HR-V. Let's get right into it with the chart. There are going to be three different ways to get your 2025 HR-V, LX, Sport, and EXL. That LX is going to be 25.1, Sport 27.2, and EXL at the top of the MSRP, still sub 30,000 at 29.2. So across these three trims, only about $4,000 separates them, which is fantastic if you want to option up and still not be out of control for MSRP. Engine option, another factor that helps here is because there is one and only. It's going to be a 2-liter inline 4, no turbo here at all, just a basic 2-liter inline 4, 158 horsepower, 138 pound-feet of torque. You're not beating too many people in a drag race from the stoplight in this thing, but that's not why you're buying it, thankfully. Be paired up with a CVT. It's going to be front-wheel drive standard. All-wheel drive is an option for all of these trims, with an extra price of $1,500. If you stick with the front wheel drive, you got 26 city, 32 highway. All wheel drive will drop it a little bit to 25 city, 30 highway. Overall, not too bad. Real quick guys, your Ben's Car Reviews. I strive to be most accurate, relevant information under 10 minutes. There's no misleading and no waste of time. If that's something that's intriguing to you and like this content as you watch, please like and subscribe so you can continue to grow the channel. Let's keep going. Compact crossover SUVs are a great option for people who need a vehicle larger than a sedan, but don't feel a need to shell out for a huge SUV alternative. This HR-V is an extremely eye-catching option in this segment and one that is hard to choose against when making a decision. This new generation took me a minute for the exterior looks to get used to those, but I've come around to it and I'm fully on board now. I think it's a great looking vehicle. The front end has is falling right in line with the rest of the Honda current lineup, and it's a sharp look. The honeycomb grille pattern is attractive and certainly adds an element here. The Sport trim has a unique Sport grille. LED headlights are standard on all trims, which I'm so glad to see. This wasn't an element they chose to cheap out on and give you some halogens. Just totally not the way it should be in 2025, but it is still happening. LED daytime running lights also add nice character to these. The LX will have 17-inch silver painted alloy wheels. Sport has 18-inch gloss black alloys, and the EXL has 17-inch machined finished alloys with gloss shark gray insert. So definitely three different overall designs and finishes, but sizes certainly on the smaller end, which is no big deal. All-season tires will wrap all of these wheel setups, and the Sport tires are slightly wider. You go from 215 to 225. And you also get a compact spare standard, which we love to see, and I definitely need to point out because it's not guaranteed anymore. You'll get a slim rear spoiler. LX and EXL are body colored, and the Sport is gloss black. Definitely a nice feature there as well. All door handles are body colored. LX and EXL have body colored side mirrors also. The Sport is gloss black. The Sport and EXL are standard heated side mirrors also. The Sport has a chrome exhaust tip. I think exhaust is a major aspect to a design, so it's nice to see that when there is a Sport gear trim, it does have somewhat of a feature there with the exhaust, so good to see there. Hill descent control is standard. These all have an Eco Assist system. Active noise cancellation is standard. Available cargo accessories to outfit your HR-V to your adventure preferences are available from Honda. The HR-V measures in at 179.8 inches long, 63.4 inches tall, has either 7 or 7.3 inches of ground clearance, and weighs in at most 3,333 pounds. In terms of choosing a best bang for your buck, I think it'll be either of the top two trims. As you'll see in the next section, Honda saves the best interior features for the EXL, but Sport still picks up some stuff over the LX, which largely has no amenities at all. Seeing that for $4K more and still under $30,000, you can get all this vehicle has to offer, I think the EXL makes total sense. I also say the Sport because the styling is specific compared to the other two trims, which somewhat resemble each other, and maybe that sporty look is the preference of you. I think the Sport is my particular style, but the EXL has the features I would want, so it makes it a tough choice. Let's get into that interior now so you know what I'm talking about. The interior is somewhat basic and cookie cutter, but for these price points I think it's totally adequate, and it's not like it's a poor design, it's still actually pretty nice. A 7-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard. The EXL gets a slightly larger screen at 9 inches. Wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto is saved for the EXL only, but the others are wired. A 7-inch driver's information display will be standard across the board. A wireless charger is standard on the EXL. There are 2 standard USB-C ports in the center console. LX has a basic 4-speaker sound system. Sport has a 6-speaker system, and the EXL rounds it out with an 8-speaker setup. The EXL also has a standard power moonroof, single zone climate control on the bottom 2 trims, and the EXL gets a dual zone. Sport and EXL have a leather wrapped steering wheel and shift knob. There's ambient interior lighting in the EXL. LX and Sport are manual adjust seats, and the EXL is 8-way power adjustable. All seats have basic lumbar support. Heated front seats on the Sport and EXL, and the EXL will be the only trim with leather trimmed seats. There's a 60-40 split folding rear seat. With the second row folded down, you'll have up to 55.1 cubic feet of max cargo room. Seats up, and it totals at 24.5 cubic feet. Honda Sensing provides some nice standard driver's assist, safety and technology features, and there are a few more available if you go at the top. Overall, I don't mind how Honda optioned these out. They are totally trying to get you to buy the Sport, and especially the EXL, but for these price points, I think it makes sense how they did it. Thankfully, MSRPs are low enough that you can option up a trim without breaking the bank. In review, guys, if you're in the market for, as I described, something bigger than a sedan, but not even a full-size SUV, not even a mid-size SUV, then this certainly could be a great option for you. This is the right size that you want. There are some competitors out there that are doing a great job. 3 that come to mind right away are going to be the Chevy Trax, the Buick Envista, the new model from Buick, and the Mazda CX-30. All 3 I will attach videos for at the end of this if you want to compare right away. I have the 2025 Trax ready. The other 2 are going to be 2024s, but as soon as I can get those 2025s done with information right from them, I will get those done as well. But if Honda is the route you're going down because you really like the design of this HR-V, you like Honda's reputation, you like that you can get the top trim for under $30,000, then I think that's a great route to go down. I think very little can go wrong with that because Honda continues to deliver phenomenal products year after year. This HR-V is quite popular. They're doing something right. And if you go with that, I think you're going to make a great call. Should be a great vehicle for years to come. Hopefully this video laid things out and clear for you guys. Thank you for watching this Benz car review. Please subscribe if not already. If you need a future review, drop in the comments and I'll see what I can do. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, I have that option. Check that out and join if you'd like, and I'll catch you on the next Benz car review.